Hey YouTube, it's Cooper here with another pickup video for today. I went with my friend Zach to one Goodwill actually and got a bunch of stuff, and then I got 2 games from him. So I guess I'll start with those 2 games. First I got South Park for the Nintendo 64. This is the first one. There's a bit of sticker residue and the label's faded. Looks like it has some water damage, but it's not ripped or anything. The back has a sticker on it. And then the other one is a Genesis game. It is Sonic Classics. It has 3 games in one. It has Sonic 1 and 2, and then that other game, it's like Mr. Robotnik's Time Machine or something, I don't know what it's called. It's got those 3 on it. The top label is coming off, just needs to be glued down. I haven't paid for these yet, but we're gonna work out a deal in the future. So those are free for now. And then at Goodwill, I found this poster. It's Suicidal Tendencies. They're like a thrashy punk kind of band. I got that, and you pay by the pound, so this was like 5 cents maybe. And then I found this toy. It's a little Elvira, kind of like stretchy toy with like beans or like little beads in him, or beads in her. She's really dirty and looks kind of gross, but she was maybe 25 cents, I'm guessing. I found a Super Nintendo mouse for Mario Paint. It's got the ball, and it's in really nice condition. I was actually surprised to see this. It's in better condition than the one I already have. And then right next to the mouse, I found this Game Boy 4-player adapter. It's got a price tag on it of either $2.99 or $7.99. I can't really tell. But yeah, here's one cord. Here's the adapter, and it's got 3 other ports where you can plug in other Game Boys. I don't know any Game Boy games that are 4-player, but I don't know. It's a cool thing to have. If you saw one of my last videos, I showed you that I got some perler beads to make NES sprites, and I actually found this at Goodwill. It's a little thing with some beads in it, and it's got one of the ironing papers in there, and some of that, like the instructions. But it has some colors in here that I didn't have. It has like a sparkly blue and sparkly green, which I didn't have. And so that was a cool find. Next I got these 2 Atari paddles, and they're connected. They plug in with 1 cord. So I got both of those. I also had an Atari. It was a 2600, and it was the bigger model. I put it back though because one of the corners, the plastic was totally chipped off. Like there was a hole probably 1.5 inches in the corner. So I put that back. And then I had 2 PlayStation 1s that I put back. One of them had the AV ports on the back, but they're just too heavy, and I already have a bunch of PS1s. So I put those 2 back, and there was 2 controllers also. But I got the rest of the stuff. So the next thing I got 3 PS2 games and 2 Xbox games. Well, first off, there was an Xbox case with the instruction manual and the case inserts, but no game, and that's Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition. So I got these. I just put them in with one of the other Xbox games when I bought it. So the PS2 games are 007 Agent Under Fire, complete. This one is pretty scratched, and it's an X rental. So there's a sticker on there, and there's a sticker right there. The next one is DDR Max 2, Dance Dance Revolution. Complete. This one is in terrible condition. The next one I got is Jak 2. I just picked up the first one from a pawn shop, and I haven't got to play it yet, but they look like pretty cool games. This one is missing the instruction manual, and the disc is, it's not as scratched as the other two, but it's still scratched. And then I got two Xbox games. The first one is Sega GT 2002 with Jet Set Radio Future on it also. And this is complete. It's got both the instruction manuals, and the disc is in pretty good condition. I already had this game, but the copy that I had was disc only, and I had to print out the cover. So I'm going to keep this one, and my other copy is for sale or trade. I have the disc and I have a printed cover. I can show it to you. I put it in a thin case because I needed the green case for that one. So there's that. It's in one of the little thin cases, and then there's the back. Disc only, and it's pretty scratched, and I haven't tested it. And then the last Xbox game I got is Drake of the 99 Dragons. I've never heard of this game, but it is complete, and it's in really nice condition. If you can see that, it's like brand new. And then the last thing I got from there is, well, if you've ever been to the Goodwill outlet store where there's a bunch of blue bins and there's just stuff in them everywhere, you just dig through and pay by the pound for most things. They have a lot of printers there, computer printers. Like, they've got some newer ones, but mostly older ones. And so I went through, took out a bunch of old ink cartridges. I got this bag full of them. I think there's between 10 to 15. And I don't know like how big this store is, but there's a store called Staples. It's at least big here in the Northwest, but they have this rewards program where you like make an account and they give you a little card, and you can turn in 10 ink cartridges a month, and they give you $3 per cartridge. They can be old or new or whatever, so you can get $30 a month just turning in ink cartridges. And I actually made an account for myself, for my mom, and for my dad, so I can turn in $30 a month and get $90 in store credit to Staples, which is pretty cool. I haven't done it in a while though, but I saw an ink cartridge laying in one of the bins today and just decided to go through all the printers and get them all, because they're really light. For all this stuff from Goodwill, I paid under $10, which is not bad at all. So if I turn all those in, I'll get almost $40 maybe. So that definitely pays for all this. The only catch is you can't get it in cash, it's in store credit. But they do have, Staples is like a office/computer store. So you can get flash drives, external hard drives, whatever. But another catch is that for each account you have to use a different address. But I got to use my next door neighbor's address and my mom's friend's address, so I've got the 3 accounts. And yeah, so that's everything I think that I got from the Goodwills, or from the Goodwill. Yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching, and subscribe.